Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of RLCraft Achievement Hunting. I know it seems like we haven't really been doing a lot of achievement hunting, but like I've said in the previous parts, this is a very unique mod pack, and if you don't get started, right, like you have to reach a certain point in the mod pack, really, before we can start knocking a lot of these out. Because we really can't do very much in the mod pack until we have like a high degree of freedom. And the best way to get a high degree of freedom is leveling up your stats and equipping better gear and armor and acquiring, the different baubles that you need, etc. So, we will get to the achievement hunting. Don't worry. It will definitely like what you're gonna find is once we reach a point, like there's gonna be a certain threshold of power that we hit, and then like the achievements start falling like dominoes. So once we hit that point, that's really where the game like fully opens up. Oh, let me get my backpack. Sadly, we just haven't hit that yet. Probably soon. Alright, like we've got dragon armor if you've missed the last part. We killed our first, 2 dragons in the last episode. Netting us both dragon armor and dragon bones. Wherever I put the dragon bones, I think, yeah, here we go. They're in this chest. So, my main objective for this episode is get to the point where we can actually wear this stuff. Once we're able to wear that dragon armor, and we can use these dragon bones, we're pretty much set. Alternatively, there is an argument to be made for, using these advanced protection books on some silver armor, because I have silver armor, right? I could smelt all of this extra silver armor down, and I would probably have enough. Plus, like I have enough to make a full set of silver armor. So there is an argument to be made that the silver armor is more useful than the dragon armor is. Like, this has 2 locational armor toughness and 19 armor. The silver armor has, like, this... Oh, that's gold armor, sorry. Yeah, it has the same armor rating as gold. So I do get the argument that you could make for making silver armor now. Plus, silver armor would let me do mega battle towers and 4 tower dungeons without any issue. Whoa. What the hell was that? Wow. I'll tell you what, it feels good to be able to fucking kill those things. So yeah, why are there so many of you? Like, am I tripping? I thought these things weren't even supposed to spawn. Where did all you guys come from? Well, anyway, we need to make our way towards we have we're headed off towards the 4 tower dungeon that I found not too long ago. So, like, there's 2 4-tower dungeons here. We need to go to at least one of them. That's roguelike dungeon. Okay. We'll go to the one over here. Because we want to be able to, like, more than anything, we need to upgrade out of the gold armor, right? Like, it's about time to upgrade out of the gold armor. This is probably why I think it's a better idea to just go the dragon armor route. Because there are dungeons that we need to do, right? Like, because we lack armor toughness, we can't really comfortably do, okay, well, that one's off limits. I remembered one of them had a dragon nearby, but, you know, I guess I'll go fuck myself, that's fine. So yeah, it's like shit like that, right? If I had dragon armor, I feel more comfortable fighting a dragon, right? Like fighting tier 5 dragons, etc. Whereas with silver armor, while silver armor can get you through the late game, I feel like that's only really the case once you have like some really good baubles, and you have like wine and stuff like that to really counterbalance. Like yeah, like these, you can't see, but these Lycanite dungeons and stuff like that, silver armor, I'm gonna get destroyed in Lycanite dungeons if I'm wearing silver armor. Whereas if I'm wearing dragon armor, you know, I have a much more comfortable time dealing with those dungeons. So that's why I kind of want to spend my time making the dragon armor, just because I think okay, just checking. Just because I think the dragon armor will help me more, right? And will be more useful to me in the long run. As opposed, well, I'm not going to say in the long run. More useful to me in the short term, right? That's right, this way. I need withered bones. So we're gonna sit here and we're gonna grind these wither skeletons for a little bit until we get the bone that we need. And then I'll probably do this battle tower that's right here. And that should give us enough XP for what we need. Hey, back up, Chief. There we go. Alright. I'm not gonna fuck with that any more than I need it to. Because a illager will absolutely ruin my day. And banshees can spawn, and that's no fun either. What the heck is going on here? Oh, jeez, man. Don't scare me like that. Why is this all made out of mossy cobblestone? Is that normal? Does that normally happen? Is that a normal part of this structure? I've never seen that before. Anyway. So yeah, our goal right now, when we go to clear this tower over here, our goal is to get defense to 24, and it's to get attack to 24. So that we can use the dragon bone stuff. Now, do not worry. We will, at some point, still use the, we will, at some point, still use the silver armor. dumbass. It's just that we won't be using it right this moment, because I want to feel that progression in, well, I don't know, I'm starting to reconsider. I do think there's an argument for both, right? Like, sorry, I mean, you brought that on yourself, man. Like, you gotta watch where you're at. Because, like, something to consider with the silver, right, is you get an attack speed bonus from silver stuff, right? So, like, you still get the set bonus from regular silver armor, and you'll get the attack speed bonus if you're wearing silver armor. So, and then I don't have to worry about doing, like, I don't have to worry about 4 tower dungeons. I can just do those for free. You know, so, like, it's hard to say. Hang on. Are they shooting me in the chest? I have never seen that. I've never seen the zombies actually shoot me in the chest before. Wow. Hang on, I gotta go. I have to make healing stuff. Yeah, that's crazy. Like, the only reason... I don't know, maybe that guy had, like, an enchanted bow, too, but... skeletons normally exclusively hit you in the head. So... like, the fact that I was getting hit in the chest there is kind of insane. Alright. You know what, I'm gonna pop one of these burgers, bro. Alright. Take this bandage. I am also looking for a med kit. That would be very, very helpful. Alright. So, I don't know. I also think dragon armor is, like, iconic. Right, like, wearing dragon armor is kind of iconic. So, it is something that I want to do. Also, like, think about it this way, right? Is, if I get... Nah, I'm still gonna make the dragon armor. Yeah, like, I'm gonna wear dragon armor. I've convinced myself that I'm gonna put those enchantments on the dragon armor. The reason being, like I said, there are a lot of bosses that we have to fight still. And I understand that you can do pretty much all the bosses in the game with silver armor. But I also need to do things like go to the end, go to the nether. I want to clear out some Lycanite dungeons, get some pets, and dragon armor will help me do that more than the silver armor will. Yes, the silver armor is going to be useful for any dungeon that has these guys in it, witches, but that's just more of a reason for me to get the Ankh Charm. So I'll just use the Ankh Charm and focus my efforts on getting the Ankh Charm, and then we should be good. I don't even remember what is the crafting recipe for the Ankh Charm? Okay. Yeah, I can get that. The only thing I'd be missing is we just have to kill the Ender Dragon before I get it. Or I think, I could be wrong, but I think some chests can spawn with that bauble in it, that Ender Queen or the Ender Dragon scale. So until we get the Ankh Charm, Mega Battle Towers, and oh, he's giving me weakness. I was like, why am I dealing so little damage to this guy? Enough of that. That was taking too long. Oh, that's more silver. Alright. Pretty close. I think this is going to take me an additional battle tower. Now that I think about it, isn't there a... I need to look in the level up menu, because I'm pretty sure there's a level up thing that gives you... Oh my god, can you stop dropping in for 1 second? Isn't there one that gives you, like... Killing a monster will give you a short burst of strength. Yeah, I want that. Oh. Oh, balls. Alright, level 20 then. And like that, so this is like one of the things that's like really sad about this game. Is just, like some dungeons are just off limits to you unless you are in... Garbage out of here. Bro, I can't see anything because of the flame effect. Some dungeons are just like off limits to you until you get a Bezor, or not Bezor, until you get the Ankh Charm or Silver Armor, just because of how obnoxious. I need to sleep. Fuck out of here. Again, I'm sleeping for the amphitheater, not for me. Let's see. Yeah, like, it's just unfortunate that so many dungeons in the game, you can't do. Because well, not so many, it's just that there are a couple that you can't do until you get access to either Silver Armor or... Sorry, I have the hiccups. Silver Armor or the Ankh Charm. Just because perplexity, right? It would be one thing if witches just hit you with Wither, right? Or they just hit you with, you know, poison. Even if they threw potions of harming and stuff like that at you, I think that would be fine. Because protection can protect you from potions of harming. All those things would be fine, for the most part. But the fact that they can hit you with perplexity. Like, that is the only reason you don't do dungeons with witches in them. That, and they can hit you with the thing that scrambles your inventory. So it's like, in situations like that, I kind of don't, like, I think that's kind of bullshit. I don't think any mob in the game should be able to like scramble your inventory and shit like that. Just because I think it's an unfun experience for the player. Like, oof. Of course I picked up everything but the fucking longsword. That could be a threat to me. So yeah, I don't know, like, personally, I think you save, like, we would be having a completely different discussion if RLCraft did not have a hardcore config. There we go. But it does, right? Like, it has a hard mode. It has a version of the game that is intentionally designed for people who want more of a challenge, right? Who thinks that the game is too easy. Alright, bruv. So, I can't fucking hit that guy. Long dagger. I think I'm gonna get a lot of these advancements just by playing the fucking game. No, there was definitely... Was there not a, like, rare spider that spawned? I wonder where he went. Sharpness 2. I'd say that's a backup weapon if I've ever seen one. Anyway. Always want an extra atlas. Alright. You know, remember that I'm here for the levels more than anything. There he is. Did that thing just rob me of that kill? Like, where did... I think he did. I think he robbed me of that ultra. What a fucking loser. Damn. Oh well. But yeah, like... You have a hardcore config, so, like, save really stupid bullshit like that. Like perplexity and status ailments that, like, remove items from the player's inventory or, like, shuffles the player's inventory. Like, save that for the hardcore config. Because you already have people who are going to tell you that this game is too easy. And they aren't wrong when you know what you're doing. The game is a bit on the easier side. But most players are not going to know what they're doing the first time around. And most players are not going to have, like, game knowledge. The game knowledge needed to take advantage of, you know, what the game has to offer. And exploit the game's, like, shortcomings, right? Or oversights. Because it's their first time playing. And if you are a veteran, right, you've been playing RLCraft for I don't know when, and you've mastered all of its systems, then, you know, you don't have to play the default version. You can play the hardcore config, right? So, like, everybody wins in that scenario. I feel. So, yeah, like, if I was the guy whispering over Shavaxi's ear, or whispering into Shavaxi's ear, telling him the stuff that he should probably add or shouldn't add, that would definitely be one of the things. Is, you know, go ahead and remove perplexity from the base game, because it's not fun to play against. Let's go check this area out and to see if there is indeed lots of dungeons. Because I want another battle tower. Okay, yeah, there is another battle tower here. Any dragon nearby? Not that I can see. What is that? Oh, no, there is a dragon nearby. Okay. How close is he to this battle tower, though? I mean, he's kind of close. He's too close for me to feel comfortable leaving the amphitheater, like, unattended. This is a village with a library, though. I kind of want to go grab all of the books in that library. I don't even think I've been to this village yet. Hold on. Alright, where's your waystone? Isn't really something that I want to be made part of. I don't know, man. My right state of mind is telling me to just keep it pushing. But I do also need to stop because it's about to be nighttime. So let's prep to sleep. And then I'll figure out where I'm headed next. Let's see. Not sure. Probably head back in the direction of, like, home base to just drop the amphitheater off. I'm pretty much at the point now where I can venture without the amphitheater on foot, and if I ever run into something, like, really dangerous, I'll just recall potion away. So let's see, where Where would home base be? That's kind of the fucked up part. Let me go see if I can pinpoint which one of these is home base. Bruv. I don't know, man. Sometimes that ledge grab just does not work. Okay. Anywho. Not that one. It's this one. Alright, where are we on the map? Oh, we're not too far. Good. Go ahead and put, like, a bed. Alright. Yeah, because, like, as much as I want, as much as I think silver armor would be cool, but, like you might think, okay, well, you get silver armor, you can do 4-tower dungeons, you can do mega battle towers, and, like, those can give you, really good, like, in-game loot and whatnot. But it's like, yeah, but I also need to kill a tier 5 dragon. In my opinion, getting the dragon's eye takes precedent over, you know, fishing for the protection ring, right? Or like the ring of resistance, because the ring of resistance is really the only one that's worth grinding battle tower or 4-tower dungeons for. The other rings are kind of, you know, whatever. Like I give less than a fuck about the other rings. So, you know, dragon armor will help me more against a tier 5 dragon than silver armor. Alright, noted. There's a black dragon. And yeah, see, like, this place is fucking infested. Like, just know, all of the dragons that live here, bro, I'm coming back through with my fucking dragon armor, and I'm wiping this whole fucking place out. Like, I'm cleansing this fucking land around my hometown of all of the dragon scum. Whoa, talk about getting turned around. How did I get turned around that hard? Alright. I feel much happier having him home. Because the next steps don't really involve him. So I can kind of get started with just regular grinding. Am I tripping? How do you... Oh. Is it... Yeah, okay. Why is it not pronounced Glive, then? Why is it pronounced Glaive? Odd. Alright. Witherbone Pole. Oh, shit. Does that mean that I need 3? No, okay. Thank God. Boom. Boom. I'm gonna need to build another chest. And then what was it? Boom. Boom. Alright, the weapon of fucking champions right there. Not too far now. When did I pick up an advanced fire protection book? Alright, let's go see if we can make our remaining hearts. Alright, I think we only need one more heart crystal and then we're good. Grab that. I can put the Bazaar away. Alright. We're good to get back out there. Okay. Alright, don't move. Amphitheater, you stay safe. I got fucking dungeons I need to go clear out. Alright, so the question now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to warp around and I'm just going to look for... You know what? Let's go do the roguelike. I think that'll be fun. Should be a good way to get a bunch of levels and experience. I think I'm going the wrong way. Am I? That's ominous. Yeah, I think I went the wrong way. Although I do need to cut down those trees at some point, so that I'll never have to worry about paper again. Now that's a cave that, you know, I should consider going into at some point. I think all I had to do was just make a left instead of a right, and that would have been the correct way to go. Yeah. Anyway. Another topic that I kind of wanted to discuss is the inclusion of backpacks in this mod pack, and how I think default Minecraft is kind of missing out by not including backpacks. Like, I know that the whole backpack discussion has probably been, like, a topic of debate for, like, the longest time, but I think it really is an issue that, you know, needs to be solved at some point. The game... So, like, I started playing back during, like, beta, right? Like, 1.2.5, if you consider that. I don't actually know if that's beta. That might actually be release, since it has 1 in the title. But whatever, right? I was playing during early Minecraft, where things were a whole lot simpler, right? There was far fewer blocks in the game. There was fewer materials and random bullshit in the game. So even back then, backpacks were still considered to be like something good that Minecraft should consider adding. But they weren't anything like mandatory, right? Like nobody was thinking, oh, like we absolutely need to have book bags or backpacks because the game is like unplayable without them. Nowadays, I do feel like low-key the game is kind of like bad without backpacks, and that's just because there's so much shit, right? There's so many blocks, there's so many items that like you really don't need. Like I started a world on my Switch not too long ago, with the intentions of just playing some like vanilla Minecraft, you know, just having a good time playing old school Minecraft and relaxing, right? Just playing vanilla Minecraft. And I was like, I'm gonna build a like nice little house, right? It'll be great, it'll be lovely. And then I realized that like just gathering wood in the forest was like one of the most obnoxious things I'd ever done. Because there's all these little fucking... What? I didn't know that was trapped. That could have been really, really, really bad. Wow. Huh. Alright, we're still doing like 6 damage. Hang on, Chief. Am I misreading that? But I'm pretty sure that that's a skeleton spawner. Weird. And it's like these little like leaves, right? Like these little dead leaves that are all over the ground in the forest. Cool set dressing, right? I'll give you that. I think they're really cool set dressing. They don't really need to be a block that I can like pick up. You should let me make it, right? Like if I put leaves in a furnace, I get these dried out leaves or something like that. Okay, no explosion this time. That would be cool. I'd be fine with that. But the fact that like you get these leaves, you're just like breaking trees. Maybe you need to collect some flowers or something like that. Then you're gonna accidentally break these dead leaves, and each one. That guy almost killed me. Yo, I was on fire for a fucking minute right there. And then of course, like, he doesn't actually drop anything of value, so. Or any experience that was, like, worth a damn. Yeah, that was scary. Yes, thank you, Enderman. But, you know, it would have been nice to have you earlier. Okay. Mental. Beginning to think that maybe this isn't the best of ideas. Alright. So yeah, like, I think, you know, you should just add backpacks to vanilla Minecraft. Like, the idea of not having backpacks... What is... Nope. Alright, yeah, this is crossing into... Yeah, this is crossing into, like, a bit too dangerous for my liking tier. I want to kill that guy. Right. What the fuck just blew up? Oh, that's right. Another reason why I came in here was because I wanted to see if I could find nether wart. So no, we do have to stay. Sorry, I'm legitimately kind of nervous right now. Okay. Let's try to get back to where we were just at. The first creature I'm gonna be able to fucking summon in this game is gonna be a Reaper. That's insane. Okay. Whoa. Alright, never mind. So yeah, I am looking for the one room that has, my bag. Okay. I'm looking for the one room that has, like, it's like the potion brewing room. And I believe it's... Ooh, baby. It's further down. So... I'm gonna have to be a little bit more patient because it's not here yet. Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna break these. I think the spawners in here are a bit too dangerous for me to mess around with like that. Gee, thanks. Yeah, like, we're getting to the point where they're spawning with, like, iron armor. That's not worth, like, fighting. I don't know if I have that one. I don't know if I have that music disc. I'm gonna keep going and just try to really beeline it for their spawners. That dude's double shielded up. Alright, I'm really sorry if I'm like quiet for this part, but like I don't really feel too super safe. So oh my god. Alright. Next floor. Yeah, I'm just gonna shoot him. Okay, just checking. Shit. Yeah, I don't know why I'm not getting instability from those guys, but you are supposed to get instability from them. I know we all saw a Gru right there, right? Have I finally lost it? Alright. Alright, so that's 24. Does Magic Shield protect you from, like... Does it protect you from low-level... I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what I'm trying to ask here. Does it protect you from low-level potion effects? Because that's what it seems like. Like, I'm not getting hit with instability. Oh, this is the room. Yes. This. I will absolutely take that. I'll take those. I'll take that. Take the brewing stand, 100%. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. Please. Yeah, I would very much not like to not be here any longer than I need to be. Alright. Okay. Stressful, stressful, stressful. Anyway. So yeah, the backpacks thing. I've been trying to fucking say this point for like the last hour. Like back in the old days when we were having this conversation, like back during 1.2, 1.6, even like 1. I'd maybe even argue back during like 1.12. It was fine for us to not have backpacks. But as Minecraft has gotten older and more useless blocks have been added to the game, you know, dorite, granite, the other andesite. Not necessarily saying that like if you like those blocks you're crazy, right? Like I'm sure, you know, I like building with those blocks every now and then, but they do clog up your inventory space, right? Because they take up another inventory slot past, they just take up another inventory slot, right? Which is kind of annoying. I think a very easy way you could remedy this if you were Minecraft and you don't want to add backpacks to the game because you think it makes the game too easy or whatnot. And you're like, well, we want people to go to the end and get fucking, you know, do the stuff with shulkers and get shulker boxes because Minecraft is supposed to be quirky and like we're too good to just add backpacks, but we weren't too good to just add horses when for the longest time people were telling us please add horses. And then we added horses and they were dog shit and no one ever really uses them because we added elytra pretty much immediately after that. So it's like, what do? You know, like how do you solve this problem that Minecraft kind of finds itself in? Well, if, like I said, if you're not willing to increase the number of, is that better than the one I have now? Yeah, I'll take the bonus to luck. If you're not willing to increase the number of, if you're not willing to increase, if you're not willing to give us shulkers in the early game, or something akin to shulkers, you're not willing to give us backpacks, the alternative would be to increase the amount of blocks a player can have in their inventory in a single stack. Like, is there any particular reason the value is 64? Like, outside of the fact that it's just nostalgic, right? Like, that's the way it's always been in the game. What is the actual reason that the stack limit in Minecraft is 64? Like, is there a coding reason that it can't be any higher than 64? I don't think there is. I'm pretty sure it's just an arbitrary number. Maybe it used to be, right? Maybe with, like, Java, something about Java doesn't like having numbers past 64. I don't know. I'm not a fucking coder. But I find it very hard to believe that the game can't handle numbers past 64. So, like, with that in mind, just increase the stack limit. Like, go full Terraria, right? Terraria, I believe, lets you carry 999 of a single block in your inventory. When it comes to building blocks, right, I can understand food, or torches even, or, like, ender pearls or whatnot, iron, like ores and stuff like that. You shouldn't be able to stack all the way up to 99. But building blocks, things like, cobblestone, you know, that kind of shit. You should just let players carry 999 cobblestone in their inventory. Like, why not? Why do I have to... If I have a build project where I want to build a fucking castle, and I need to collect a shit ton of stone, the fact that it's an entire process to manage my inventory and make sure that I have enough shit to actually make, you know, what I'm trying to make there, like, that's a hassle that doesn't need to exist, right? Like, building a... Now, I guess some people might say that, like, well, that completely eliminates the need for inventory space, right? Like, if you could just make... If you could acquire 999 stone instantly, or like, hold all of that in one slot of your inventory, then inventory management never becomes an issue ever again, right? But, like, look at all the blocks in my inventory. Look at all the items in my inventory. I know that we're playing a mod pack, so there's a bunch of different blocks or items in my inventory, but I only have one slot for cobblestone. I still need wood, right? I still have crafting ingredients and stuff like that. Arrows, emeralds, you know, my crafting table, stuff like that. So, like, your inventory is still going to get filled with things that you're going to need. I just realized how much the game just opened up now that we have the brewing stand. How do you spell awkward? Jesus Christ. That's... whatever. I don't have a tropical fish. Instant health. Speed. Haste from Prismarine. Okay. I gotta remember to go get some Prismarine. Sparkling potion. Right, that's strength. Ice resistance teleports you spawn. Well, you can just make... That's right, you can. But this requires, like... And it only applies it to you for a short period of time. Alright. Never mind. If I want to really tap into, like, the really cool potions, I need to go get... whatchamacallit. I need to go to the end, or the nether. There we go. Okay. Alright, back to the grind. We're not quite finished yet. Where's my armor at? Yeah, it's looking like it's just going to be battle towers for right now. Bro. It must be this fucking wall jump thing. Oh, you can turn that off. Okay. Alright, let's try here. What's going on in this location? Alright. Anything of interest here? Oh, there's a battle tower in this direction. I guess we'll try there. And to watch out for dragons, as I am almost certain that there were a decent number of dragons in this area. So yeah, like, I don't know. Maybe that's not the solution, right? Like, again, some people would maybe argue that that's freeing up too much space. Maybe 200, at least increasing the stack limit to 999, or to 99 would probably be a good choice. But, like, as it is now, I think inventory management is just really fucking annoying in vanilla Minecraft. So, having access to, like, backpacks, shulker boxes... Oh, fuck me. I didn't bring my backpack. Are you serious, bro? You really want to do this right now? I was gonna feed you, too. Like, homie just asked for death, bro. Like, what was I supposed to do? I'll take that. Pardon me, gentlemen. There are a lot of hippogriffs here. Although, like, admittedly, the next flying mount that I want to get, I want it to be a Lycanite flying mount, so... The hippogriff has very little interest to me. Okay, I mean, here's a dungeon that we can, like, sit in front of and grind some experience from. Do I have some blocks? Well, that was a thought. Hey, dum-dum. Oof. How do you not see me, bruv? Oops. He's infernal, too. Can you stop? Oh my god. You are, like, really fucking annoying, you know that? Was that a ring of free action? Cool. Yeah, that was a ring of free action. What is the other thing that I need now? I need to get the vitamins bauble and the forbidden fruit. I could probably just... Don't get too excited, actually. They're sticky. That would have been really fucking annoying. But yeah, so just, like, add fucking backpacks to the game, right? Like, drop your ego and add backpacks to the base game. And I think you make a lot of people fucking happy. Like, I get it, we want it to be quirky, we wanted to try the whole bundles thing, but, like, we couldn't even hard commit to the bundle, right? Because the bundles would have been a good, I would have been able to compromise with bundles, right? I think bundles would have been fine if... Oh. Hang on. I didn't bring any food with me. It's getting fucking loud in there, man. Jeez Louise, man. It's so fucking loud. I can't hear anything. And this right here, this is why I want the glaive, by the way. Whoa, 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 whoa. Chill, 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 chill. Where the fuck did you get out? Of course, I just get a sturdy book from that. Hang on. We need to sleep. Kind of crazy that, like, this dungeon is somehow more useful for grinding experience than some of the other dungeons in the game. But yeah, if I had a glaive, like, you'll see. When I get my glaive, I'm gonna find another one of these. And you'll see how fucking cracked it is when you can just swing and deal, you know, 30% of your max damage or half your max damage to the entire group. Now that I think about it, I haven't seen too many champions. The ones that have, like, the stars around them. I haven't seen too many of those. It's kind of interesting. Alright. So, like, bundles had the potential to be really cool, right? But they just didn't want to, like, hard commit to the concept. So, you get something that kind of feels really half-assed because you can't stack useful items. Like, when I think of, like, a backpack, right? When I want to use a backpack, I don't want to use it for, like, miscellaneous items, really. I want to use it for, like, my building blocks and stuff like that. And it just feels really weird to basically be told for no arbitrary, like, no real reason. That you can't use this for this. You have to use something else. Right? Or like, you can't use bundles for this particular thing. Like, that just feels really weird, right? It feels off. Sorry, I didn't mean to miss you, bro. My bad. Buried treasure map. Okay. Now, let's take a second. So fucking close. So fucking close. Oh well. So yeah, like, commit to one or the other is all I'm saying, right? Like, either make bundles have limited space, but you can put whatever you want in them. He lived. Okay, well. And make it so that you can put whatever you want in them. maybe even at like a reduced carry size, right? So you can put whatever you want in a bundle, but the max stack of what you can put in there is like 32, right? Instead of 64. I even think that would have been a better, like, a good idea. But the fact that you have limitations on what you can put in a bundle just makes it feel like less interesting to me, because bundles are not, vanilla Minecraft is not like RLCraft where you have a bunch of like really useful single space items, right? Like you don't have baubles and stuff like that you want to carry around. You don't have multiple weapons that you're going to want to carry around or anything like that. For the most part, in vanilla Minecraft, you are just carrying, like, the blocks you want to carry, maybe some arrows, and, like, some miscellaneous items, like ore, and that kind of thing. So, I don't know, it just feels, it's such a strange thing that, like, instead of just, like, listening to what the community response is, which is, hey, inventory management is fucking trash. Can we please get better inventory management? We just kind of ignore that and are just like, here's a bundle that doesn't really solve the problem. And, like, I hope you're happy with that. And it's like, no, I'm not happy with that. That's not what I asked for. Like, I asked for backpacks, dude. And, again, you're gonna get people who are just like, oh, there are shulkers in the game. But it's like, one, shulkers are kind of obnoxious because you have to place them down in order to use them. And really, you need like 2 blocks of space because they need to open. I'm not trying to say that shulkers aren't like interesting or unique or cool. I think they're great for what they are. And I'm glad that they're in the game, and it gives you an incentive to go to the nether, or go to the end. But also, as they are, they're like really annoying to acquire, and most people aren't going to want to go through the trouble of killing the Ender Dragon and, you know, all that just to get their hands on a fucking shulker box. Just so that they can have better inventory management. Like, why can't I vault over that? Like, why did that take, like, 6 attempts? So it's like, I don't know, man. Like, where am I going, by the way? Alright, we are still on track. It's like, it's just one of those things that are like, we can solve this issue in a way that I think, like, makes everyone happy. Like, for instance, backpacks take up, maybe if you wear a backpack, you only get 2 rows of inventory space, right? And you're limited to only having 1 backpack accessible, right? Like 1 backpack on your in your inventory slot. Maybe you may. Oh, we can probably do this. Maybe that's something that you could do. Maybe you could make backpacks give you the full inventory slot and just buff shulker boxes and make it so that shulkers give you an additional 2 rows. Maybe not a full, like, chest, like a full double chest, but it gives you, like, 2 extra rows. That would be cool. Again, just buff shulkers because of the nature of, like, people not wanting to go to the end. Further incentivizes you to go to the end. I don't know. I think, like, there's a lot of ways you can go about it. There's a lot of options you have. And I think it's just really fucking annoying that we just ignore the options that we have for the sake of, like, oh, well, that tunneling effect is actually, like, not super great. Oh, well, we want to be quirky, and we don't just want to add in, you know, stuff that we know people want. Alright. Guy. I don't know. Maybe you can argue that I'm being too hard on them, but like your job is to update Minecraft. Right? Like your job is to make the game better. Take a game that's foundation is already fucking amazing, right? People have been playing this game since it came out, and it's like generationally popular. It's been popular for my generation, and it's popular for like my nephew, who is the next generation, right? Like, it was popular when I was a kid, and it's popular with kids now. And like, we're either afraid to innovate on the game, or like incompetent. I don't know what the issue is, but whatever it is, I hope it gets fixed soon. Like, while we're on the topic of, are these not gonna spawn anything? Like, I'm just gonna fucking break them. While we're on the topic of like stuff that I want to see changed, that I think like there's no reason it hasn't been updated at this point. I'm gonna wait before I go in there. Enchantments. Both enchantments and potion effects, I think, need like additional work or overhauls. Oh no. I left my sleeping bag. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's one of those moments where you gotta make a call. Okay. Yeah, I do not want to be fucking out there at night. That's how you get yourself fucking killed. Plus I do need to drop a lot of this stuff off, so I have a thing for glowing ingots. And then let me cook this meat. Now, do I have... Okay, so I have 2 rabbit's foot. I was hoping I had more, but I guess not. Alright. Put that... No. Not that. Can put that away. And where are my glowing ingots? There they are. Put that in there. Okay. Yeah, like enchantments and potion effects also need a rework, in my opinion. Don't get me wrong. Like, okay. The main reason enchantments need a rework is because there are just straight up enchantments that like aren't super useful. Like, are you seriously walking around with projectile protection on? No. No one is. And maybe you could argue that, like, you're walking around with, say, projectile protection on one piece of your armor, and then P4 on all your other pieces. Or, like, the same thing with with blast protection and fire protection. Like, you might have one piece of fire protection on, and the rest are something else. What's nearby? I haven't explored over here. Does it look like there's... Alright, I did that battle tower already. That's an ice area, so I doubt that there's any dungeons over that way. Well, there's this entire area over here that I haven't explored. this way. Alright, let's try there. See if we can find any new battle towers or anything like that. Place another recall back in my inventory. I can get rid of that and put the fire resistance in there. So, like, I watched a video not too long ago where a guy made a data pack, and you're probably familiar with this video, but it did release relatively recently. And in the data pack, he made it so that there are crafting recipes for different, like, foods that you can eat, right? And the different foods gave you different buffs, like different potion effects. So, for instance, eating one of the cooked foods, or like crafted foods, because you need to like craft it together, like how you can make bulwark burgers and stuff like that, it would give you like resistance, right? It'd give you resistance 1. And it's like, yeah, like I think that kind of thing is really interesting, and Minecraft should maybe lean more into stuff like that, where like you can get resistance or potion effects from these from like food recipes and stuff like that, but the potion effects will not be as strong as if you made them in a potion table, right? Like for instance, resistance, right? Like you can get resistance 1 from eating this food, but it's capped at resistance 1, right? Like you can't get resistance 2 unless you make a potion. And then like make it so that you can buff potions even further to like resistance 3 and stuff like that. And now I think potions actually have like a really good use case. You have people who if you don't want to engage with the potion system at all, you can still get access to the fuck was that? You can still get access to some of the cool potion effects that are in Minecraft. And if you do want to engage with the potion system, you're rewarded more for engaging with the system. Like, I think that would be a good like compromise and a good change to the game, because like I said, there are plenty of people who play Minecraft who don't go to the Nether, right? Like, don't want to mess with the end or anything like that. Like, they don't like any of that shit. They want to just play vanilla Minecraft. And I think it's kind of lame to, like, lock them out of some of the cooler features that the game has to offer because they don't want to engage with a very particular, yeah, that's a dragon. We'll take the mountains. We'll go around through the mountains. Because they don't want to engage with a very particular mechanic in the game, that they're just locked out of fucking enchantments and stuff like that, and potion effects. Or they're locked out of potion effects. I think that that's kind of lame. I'm a big fan of parallel progression, or like multi-directional progression. Basically give the player many options on how they want to reach their goal, right? Like the player has a goal, and there are multiple routes that lead to achieving that goal. So if your goal is like, okay, I want fire protection for some reason, right? In RLCraft, if you want fire protection, it's like, okay, you can craft a fire resistance potion, or you can make a enchanted golden apple. An enchanted golden apple will give you fire resistance. If you're making fire resistance just for protecting yourself in like lava or something like that, you could tame a Afrit, and an Afrit will grant you fire resistance as long as it's standing on your shoulder. So it's like stuff like that, like, gives the player options for how they want to obtain fire resistance. if you just want immunity to burning, right, you can make the obsidian skull. Can't tell if that's dragon fire or not. Oh. So it's like you do get to have some options for... Talk about being stuck between a rock and a hard place, am I right? Hmm. Like, there's no good way around this. I have to take the, like, extremely long way around. Hold on. I didn't make a new bedroll, by the way. Alright, thank God. Alright. Yeah, so we're taking, like, the extreme fucking going down here. Is this just a dragon nest? Okay. Well, that's another one. I can see a shield of honor in my future. Can I sleep already? No. You know what? I should also be collecting some of these trees while I'm here. Yeah, I'll do it later. Undead village. And a roguelike. Okay. Nah, I kind of want to stick to the forest. Fucking assholes. Like, they're not, again, whatever. Things that I think I know about this game, I just don't know, apparently. Like, I was certain that those things can't spawn anywhere other than, like... Oh my god, bro. Come on. Other than, like, swamp biomes. But apparently I'm wrong. Apparently they can just fucking spawn in whenever they want. I am beginning to think that this process would have been much faster on the on the amphitheater. And that I wouldn't be wasting nearly as much time. What is this that I'm about to run into? Oh, that's the little village. I mean, that's nice. But, well, I mean, it gives me a chance to... Is this just unexplored? No. It gives me an opportunity to just cut through, so let's do that. Still no dungeons, by the way. Like, that, remember that that's what we're looking for. We're looking for, like, battle towers. The dungeon that I just did in the desert. Like, that's really what we're looking for. We're not... I'm not really looking for villages or anything like that right now. You know what? No, I do want to grab the waste stone from here. Oh, I already have it. Okay. I thought I had already been here. Okay. I guess maybe I'm pushing it too far. I don't know. I think it's just fucking buggy. Because, like, I was trying to get up there just then, and it was not fucking going. It was not letting me do it. Alright, that's the entrance to Doom-like dungeon. It's a fucking crater. Oh, perfect. So yeah, that's one of the things that I'd like to see changed about oh, there's an underground battle tower. That's one of the things I'd like to see changed about not enchanting, potion effects. Just because I think that, like, as they are now, they haven't really, like, there's a lot of mechanics in Minecraft that just haven't been fucking touched in a long time. And the most important one is definitely enchantments. Like, enchanting needs a massive, proper fucking overhaul. Because as it is now, it is, like, unacceptably bad. I think we are well beyond the point where players need to play a guessing game with enchantments. Like, it should not be random. Like, all shit like that just makes the game, like, not fun. Especially when there's a lot of dog shit enchantments that you just don't want. Like, it'd be different if every enchantment was, like, somewhat useful. Oh, this is perfect. There are, like, a bunch of grinding spots I can use right here. Let's start with... This isn't a grinding spot, actually. Because these guys aren't going to spawn unless I'm, like, standing in the room. Yeah, what if I just do that? And then let them spawn in that way. So, like, how would you change enchanting? For me, I think a cool way you could redo enchanting is... And maybe there's a mod for this already, but, like, it needs to be added to the official game. So you have the... You have the enchantment table, right? Instead of putting an item in the enchantment table and then you getting this, like, UI that pops up that has you select from 3 different things based on your level or something like that. Like, that's annoying. Don't do that. That's stupid. Instead, make it so that you put an item in the enchantment table and then you get, like, 3 squares like this. Your item is here and you get, like, 3 squares like this. And this guy has 107 HP, by the way. And basically, you're going to put specific items in the enchantment table that correspond to the enchantment that you want. So for instance, if you want fortune, you're gonna put gold in one of the slots, right? If you want, maybe no. Okay, I guess the way you could do it is like, if you want fortune, you put emeralds in one of the slots. If you want, ooh, I'll take another Ender Queen's crown, thank you. Well, I'll pick it up in a second. If you want, like, haste or efficiency, you would put like redstone in there. If you want unbreaking, you'd put diamond in there, right, in one of the slots. And then another slot is for powering up your enchantment. So you have like 3 slots, right? 2 slots are for what enchantment you want to place on the item. And the slot at the top is for the power level of the item, right? The power level of the enchantment that you want to use. So you put gold in the power level slot, or lapis, right? One of the two. And the more lapis you put, right? Maybe there's like a threshold of the amount of lapis you need to place in there. Or maybe gold is the power level, lapis powers the actual enchantment, so lapis is at the bottom there. And so it's like gold here, diamond here, lapis here. Lapis is the thing that allows you to actually power the enchantments. Diamond determines what enchantment you get, and gold determines how strong that enchantment is. And then you like put a specific amount of each in based on the amount of based on the strength level of the enchantment that you want. I don't know. Something to that effect, I think, would be a good way to go about it. Alright, so we officially have enough levels for the shit that we want. I wanted to save that dungeon for when we power up the glaive, but I think this dungeon is just more efficient when it comes to grinding levels. So I'm going to do that because we still need plenty of levels to allow us to make the to allow us to put the enchantments on the book, on the fucking, oh, see, me not being able to fucking do that almost fucked me. Like, you have to make it consistent, man. Like, I can't be waffling about trying to fucking jump up on the thing in the middle of conflict, and the thing just decides not to work. That was good though, because I do need those levels, so. Much appreciation to the zombie that spawned. There we go. Don't you have you not have something better to do? Alright, so we really just need to get a few levels past 30. And we should be pretty good for finishing the enchantments that we need to make. But yeah, changing the enchantment system that way would make it a lot less frustrating. It would make acquiring specific materials more interesting, right? Like it would make the actual enchanting process interesting because it's more involved. Whereas, oh my. Whereas as things are now, the enchantment process is like really boring and really lame. And like it's super RNG based, and like that's not fun either. Bro. Oh, hey, here's a champion. Return. Alright. Alright. That's enough. Let me think what else. That's really it for, like, remove some of the fucking dog shit enchantments, too, by the way. Like, Bane of Arthropods. Right, like, that shit is ass, bro. Nobody uses that enchantment. Just get rid of it. Or maybe something like, okay, you know how there's 5 tiers of enchantments? So, like, sharpness has 5 levels. Maybe you make it so that, for your weapon, you have 5 tiers of whatever specific type of enchantment you want to use, right? So you can have a combination of, like, Sharpness 3 and Bane of Arthropods 2. And it would, like, that would be your Sharpness 5, right? Like, you can't put Sharpness 5 on there because you have Bane of Arthropods 2 on there already. This way you're doing more damage to vanilla mobs still, but you're also getting the bonus damage to Bane of Arthropods. Or you're getting the bonus damage from Bane of Arthropods. Same thing for Smite, right? You could do 2 levels of Smite, or 3 levels of Smite, 2 levels of Sharpness. Something like that, I think would be really cool. Or, I don't know. But, like, as it is, or you just remove fucking, like, you're probably not going to want to hear this. You probably think this is, like, people would probably be really unhappy with this decision. But you could just remove Sharpness. Because the main problem with all of the different enchantments in Minecraft is just that there's a superior enchantment to anything that you would ever pick, right? Like, why the fuck would you ever wear blast protection or fire protection or projectile protection when standard protection exists? So the only option is you either remove standard protection so that the other protections get use, or you rebalance the way the other protections work so that they could also be used. They can also be useful as well. Oh, that's cool. I think a good alternative, or like a good way you could do this, is like make it so that all of the damage enchantments. Okay, I'm actually gonna go back to the base now. Yes. And we're gonna start the enchantment process. Or we're gonna start the combination process. Let me make a fresh one of these. Why did I even pick up that return book? Like, I'm never gonna use that. Fuck out of here. And where's all my gold? I'm at least, like, attempting to maybe fucking sort my chests in a way that isn't dog shit, but I know I'm pissing somebody off with the way my chests look. Alright, you two can go in there. Okay. So, let me make an extra XP tome. Alright, 12. And let's start combining some shit. So we need... We're already at Advanced Protection 2s. Okay, so we need to combine Advanced Protection 2 with Advanced Protection 2, and this Advanced Protection 2 with this Advanced Protection 2. And what is that looking like? 14 levels. Okay. Nice. Yeah, the main part of this that fucking sucks is the levels. Like, the level requirement for this. Ivy. Maybe I have to be looking up. Maybe that's the reason. I don't know. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I need the experience, though, so I'm sorry. I don't want to venture too far out that way. Oh, here we go. Excuse me. There we go. 14. And then my best guess is this final combination is going to be 20 something, maybe like 27 for each. Okay, 22. That's not terrible. 22 isn't terrible. Man, I can't wait to see how much this is gonna fucking cost to put on this helmet. Too much is gonna be the answer. Okay. Actually, that's not that bad. Believe it or not. I thought it would be worse. Alright, I wish I was keeping track of how much that was. Like, in total. The answer is, I imagine it was a fucking lot. So, put that there. We still have these remaining ones to do. Oh my god, that's so many. It's so many that I need to combine. At least I have the lifesteal books, though. I mean, I'm low-key kind of considering... Like, I'm kind of considering just slapping that on this and then just going to town. I don't think that that's a bad idea. Like, 16 damage is a lot of damage, and being able to just cleave through things is pretty good. Let me start cooking this meat. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Come on, I thought I had some bottles of enchantment. Here we go. Now, hang on before I do that. Because it is better to do 2 enchantments per book. So do I not have, like, any good secondary enchantment that I want to put on that? Sharpness 4. Yeah. Alright, so it's what, like, it'd be like this? Or this. Yeah, okay, the other way. And then this would be 11. Alright, I can get 11 fucking experience. Let's see. Where's my rotten flesh? My rotten flesh and my gold. Alright. Okay, so I need the cleric villager is the one that I'm looking for right now. Alright, good, he's still alive. I don't even remember what you sold, honestly. Oh, there's one in here. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what the trigger for that is. It's gonna fucking annoy the shit out of me, though. About time I fixed that. Alright. What is... Do I even want to ask? Alright, cartographer, so I wasn't missing out on anything. Yep, pleasure doing business with you. That's about the same trade value as, the books. It's just that gold is a bit harder to come by. Alright, now we're just gonna kind of shuffle. I don't really need redstone, though. I'll take the lapis. Oh my god, what? You sell bottles of enchantment? Wait. What else do you trade for? I hope you have, like, a secondary trade after the bottles of enchantment. Nope. Okay. Well. If you have a shit ton of emeralds, like, there you go. Because I don't want him to get fucking killed. I will keep that in mind. That's not a bad like, early game trade. If you could figure out a way to get rotten flesh or gold, like, that's decent. Oh, it was only 11? Oh, okay. I still feel like I'm maybe... Like, I could probably do better than that, but... For the first set of enchantments, but fuck it. It's fun. Okay. That's what I need. I need Curse of Possession. Okay. Is that actually all the emeralds that I have? Alright, it'll have to do. Alright, we gotta go get, I gotta go get Curse of Possession. I'm trying to remember where Curse of Possession was. I'm gonna put that away for safekeeping. Along with the shield, because we no longer need the shield anymore. We have this. Why do I keep getting thunder when it's a fucking clear sky out? I wonder what that's about. Alright, one of these should say Curse of Possession. No. Not that one. Upgraded potential, though. I'm gonna need to keep that in mind. Oh, you know what? You know where it was? It's at, It's the, Actually, it might be this guy. Is it this guy? No, you're a cartographer. No, okay. It was in one of my, like, safe villages, so hold on. Maybe I marked it. Or not, okay. Alright, good, he stopped following me. I think maybe it was at the safe village? This one? That, or it's at the bird village. It might be at the bird village, now that I think about it. Because I got it really early on. No, you're advanced mending. Which I am going to need to get. How much is that, by the way? 36. Okay. Alright, so yeah, it was at the bird village. Oh my. Oh. Alright, sadly nothing I can trade right now. 2 more XP tomes, though. I'll take those, because I'm going to need them. Okay. You know what I could do? At this point is... I could... When I get 27 levels, I could come back. Or 22, 23 levels, whatever it was. I could come back to home base, slap this, wear that, and wear the How much is this going to cost me to put on? 11. I don't have any other, like, good enchantment that I want to combine that with. To make that a better deal. I guess parry. It's like parry, mending, and like looting would be good choices. Alright. And we will go back to sleep. Yeah, that attack speed is kind of slow. But, I mean, who cares when you hit for fucking 18 damage? Oh, you know what I just realized? I didn't even mark where that was on my map. Where the fuck was that? It was past this, like, tier 5 dragon. I think I'll just fly back on the amphitheater, if I'm being completely honest with you. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so let me put this in here. And organize that. Put these here. The looting book right there. Alright. Put all of those up. It might be wise to take a backup weapon. I mean, that's only 11 damage, but... might be smart. Purging Blade. Like, this is one of the reasons why I was kind of holding on to the weapons that I would get. I mean, yeah, like, you could probably argue just take your regular weapon with you. You know what? Because, like, the thing is, if I die, I want to be able to come back and, like, get my shit. Or, like, have that weapon as a backup if I die. Alright, I'd rather take the, give me the pike. So that I can hit things from far away. Okay. No, I'm just gonna keep that in my regular inventory, it's fine. And... that should be that. Alright, let's rock and roll. Alright, which way are we headed? The way that I'm facing. I think I'll also pop the enchanted golden apple, by the way, when we get, like, when we get to the bottom of that battle tower. So that I can kill the tower golem. Alright, it was a little over this way, if I'm not mistaken. I'm only doing this just because I want to see if there's any easier dungeon I can do. Until I get, until I can put Curse of Possession on it. Like, I remember there was another one of those, like, tomb dungeons somewhere. I just don't remember where. That looked like it could have been one, but no. Alright. Alright, keep trucking. If I can get like a small battle tower, or like a vertical battle tower, that'd probably be ideal. Because I don't want to risk falling into the depths of the fucking battle tower, and then, you know, being like fucking stuck there, or like getting hit with a mob that has sticky, and then I'm just cooked. Oh, here we go. And look at that, there's two of them. What kind of fire is that? Alright, I think that's just regular lava. Also, I think that is the type of tower that spawns a, that spawns blaze, right? Ignore that, that was my alarm. Alright, so let's try this one first. Actually, you know what? I should keep the, I should keep the zombie ones. Yeah, I have to go back to the fucking original way that I play this, which is read the mob's fucking effect before you... Oh my god. The fact that we one-tap is really nice, though. Also, this is not the type of tower that I thought it was, so... I'm not gonna do it right now. I'll come back. Let's do the one that's actually normal. That's gonna be worth a lot when I have looting. Ooh, okay, this might be the one. This might be the one that spawns blazes. Are you gonna spawn anything? Okay, well. Yeah, that's a no for me. Governor. Thank you.
Sub-Zero! Freeze in fear!
Nope. Nope. I'm gonna wait till it says that they've stopped spawning, and then we are going to leave. That is my cue to leave. It's still going, by the way. Alright. Yep, fuck that. No thank you. Though that could... Oh my god. That's one of the last dungeons we need for the achievement. Alright, let's mark that down. I don't even remember what that's called. Magic Tower? Yeah, sadly I don't remember what it's called, but we'll look in a... After, actually, you know what? When I get this, where is the... Where's the thing? There it is. When I get this fully enchanted, like, we should just go in there. Oh, does that place has... I think that place has witches. Still. Bro, are you serious right now? Alright. Put the thing down. 9 XP. I'm gonna save that. Alright, so let's do the protection book. Where the fuck did I put it? There it is. Okay. I need to reforge that too. I might as well go ahead and put mending on this. No. Like, this is already gonna cost an arm and a leg. Like, don't make it any worse than it needs to be. Yeah. Okay. Now I could put unbreaking and mending on it if I want. Bro, was I not just staring at an Unbreaking 3 book? There it is. Fucking hell. Alright, never mind. I need to put fucking upgraded potentials on this thing instead. Aren't you my upgraded potentials librarian? Alright. The advanced protection should carry for what we're about to do anyway. Leave that for now. Grab this, 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 this. Alright, 6 levels. What the fuck was that evil ass laugh that I just heard? I can't be the only... Was I the only one who heard that? There's no way. There's no way I was the only one who heard that, right? Mental. Okay, anyway. Where was I? Alright, so we got these two down. There we go. No, actually, I'm not gonna... Why would I take those with me? Put them in here. And then... grab the chest plate. Oh, that does mean that these lose their value, so... Do we just go ahead and wear the dragon stuff? Probably, right? Like, even though it's unenchanted? Actually, I should use that. Oh, that's better than I thought it was going to be. Okay. Alternatively, I think I should use diamond instead, but, like, I mean, fuck it. Reball. Alright. So long to the golden set, the golden lord. It will remain as my backup set if things ever go south. So we will always have this as, like, the go-to armor set if I ever die and lose shit. Ugh. Okay. Losing my mind. I must be tired. Okay. Why do I still have that iron sword in my inventory? Oh my god. I am tired. Okay. Grab this. Drink. No. Drink. Yeah, like, at the end of the day, if things do go pear-shaped, like, we still have, this is protection 3, this is advanced protection, like, we're in pretty good shape. So, I'm not too particularly worried. I do want to see if those guys are still floating around over here. Or have they despawned yet? No. No. They're still there. I don't know. I might be being a weenie. I'm gonna go see if I can get in there anyway. Where's my Ari sword meat? Because the things are so high up that I don't really think they'll be a problem. Like, I think they'll despawn before they're a real issue. Yeah, why not? He lived? What a tank. There we go. Alright, so those things are going to have a lot of health. I need to keep that in mind. Level 10. Well, hello, friend. So in this case, I am gonna let it go to nighttime. Because the amphitheater isn't next to me. So I'm not worried about it dying or anything like that. Alright. So I think I have to watch out for when we get to 23 experience. Oh my. Alright, let me take 5 real quick. Put that there. Alright. Alright, grab that. Let us continue. Man, this thing is fucking amazing. Like, it feels great to get that big of an increase in a single crafting recipe. Oh. Ooh. Yeah, the zombie spawners can stay, but those creeper spawners gotta go. Nice. Real nice. I hope you're fucking proud of yourself. Okay, just checking. Ow. Dude, the fact that I'm able to survive, like, point-blank explosions like that is insane. Oh my. I don't know, man. I guess I just forgot how fucking tanky you can become against, like, the vanilla mobs. Nice. Let's set that tree on fire. Alright. I think that's a pretty good haul. Let's go do the smaller one. Hello, friend. Alright, yeah, the Lycanite mobs finally despawned. If I can actually kill a decent amount of these Ventoraptors, like, I'd be more than happy to tame one. Because they are still, like, good Lycanite pets to have. Just because of how, like, aggressive they are. Alright. I think if we can get to, like, another level 32, I'd be pretty happy. I'd be pretty satisfied with, our experience haul. I think the thing we're gonna do to end this episode off is, maybe kill the tier 5 dragon? Because I'm almost certain I'll have the stats to do it. With advanced protection on my head and chest. A glaive. Be nice if I can make like a potion of haste though. But I'll have resistance from the yeah, you just shoot that guy. He gets sticky. And if shit goes south, I'll just drink a recall potion. I'll maybe even, like, stack up with, like, blood chili, too. Because I have the shit to make, ooh. Actually, maybe not. I don't know if I can make blood chili, but I can make I can get the leech effect. I'll need to kill some Yales, too, because I want to get the... haste effect that Yale meat gives you. That fire effect lasts for a fucking eternity, by the way. That's ominous. Okay, they're a Yale over there, so I'll kill some of those before I leave. He just hit me with a fucking bone. Yeah, look at that. That deals 13 damage if they're caught in the fucking sweep range, dude. Like, that's insane. Oh my. I mean, we might as well just keep going down, right? Alright, there's a special one down here. Or not. You know, I should look for... I thought I had a sweeping edge book. There we go. Okay. And... dry hands. Alright. Nice. Nicely done. Okay. We got plenty of fucking experience from that. This should be enough to make the second... Advanced Protection book. Advanced Protection 4 book. I might still need a bit more experience, but... this should be good. Because I think this is like two... This is 230 XP books right here. Alright, perfect. That should be enough. Yeah, 4 is enough. What's the, Oh, you can make dragon treats with that. What's the kebab? Carrots? Alright. Yeah, I think the shift was a good choice. I still think silver armor would have slapped, but I don't know. I think silver armor works is at its best when you do have a shield. Jesus Christ, I can't spell. Is there a silver shield? Yes. But like you probably just wear the fucking diamond shield instead. Like, don't troll. Cartographer. Alright. So let's go back to the village. Oh, I'm starting to get butt cramps. Alright. And it's time to get crafty. Fusing edge. Alright, that's actually perfect. Okay. 25 is perfect. So... let's just start the process. Put this away. That up. I'll use that in a second. Don't need that. And I do need this stuff. Throw it in the furnace. And then it is the... Now, like, I could finish the glaive, which is probably the better choice. I really wish I had enough emeralds for this upgrade potentials book. Because I think I kind of need that right now. I'm not far off from it. I need, what, 7 more emerald? Because, like, here's my thought process, right? Is I max out the glaive, and because, like, where's the books for the glaive, right? Like these two. Which, like, that's 10, right? That's gonna be 10 experience points. That's 18. That's 14. So this is probably going to cost me like 20, close to 20, if not 30 XP. But with the glaive maxed out, I can go do plenty of other shit, right? Like, I can go, like, basically every dungeon in the game is kind of open to me with the glaive maxed out. Except, you know, the ones that you need the Ankh Charm for. So, I kind of want to get this done first. That way, if I need to go back out and grind, you know, I don't have to worry about my glaive getting ripped out of my hand or anything like that. So I think it's wiser to finish the glaive first. and then go from there. Okay, so that's 28. Yeah, there's definitely some evil shit underneath my house. Alright, and then boom, boom. Sharpness 4. Lifesteal, looting, parry, curse, possession, mending. That is everything, right? Yes. Okay. Next, I can start combining the books. Yeah, I am gonna need another grinding session. It's looking like we are gonna go into that wizard tower after all, because that's also where I can get some emeralds. Alright, 8. Ugh. Alright. Next. How much is that? It's gonna be 14. And this is what? 22? I might as well. Alright, and then I can combine 2 more. Alright, this process is almost fucking finished. Thank God. Alright, 22. Alright, now hear me out. Alright, hear me out. Might be better to just do Advanced Protection 3 and just put that on 2 pieces of armor. Because I really don't feel like doing the fucking loop that I just did. And it's gonna cost me so much money. Like, so many, emerald to get this again, right? It's gonna cost me 40 emeralds each to get another set of this. And it's gonna cost me so much more experience to get this to the level that it's at now. I actually think it's better. It's a wiser choice to just go ahead and slap these on like 2 pieces of my dragon armor. Probably my chest piece and my legs, or my chest piece and my boots, and just fucking call it a day. Like, I think that's the wiser choice. Do I have another mending book? No. So that's kind of where my head is at right now. And I think this was the thing that would have cost me, yeah, 21 XP. Okay. So I think I am just going to go ahead and do that. Because Advanced Protection 3, I believe... Okay, so it's 80... It provides you with 80% damage negation with Advanced Protection 3. Or Advanced Protection 4. So... That's what? 20% per level? Am I crazy? Because it's... Wait. Hang on. I have to do mental math. So regular protection caps out at 60... It's like 64%, something like that. and you get 4% protection per point of protection. Okay, right. So, standard protection gives you 16 to each location. Right? Like a single piece of protection for armor gives you 16% damage negation. If advanced protection grants you a total of 80% damage negation across your entire body, and standard protection grants you a total of 64, then that would mean if there's 4 pieces here, you get a total of 20% instead. So each individual percent is 5 instead of 4, right? Because at advanced protection 4 with 5%. Okay, so advanced protection 3 is equivalent to advanced protection, or is equivalent to just protection 4. If my math is correct, which it might not be. Oh, fun. Hang on one second, my keyboard just died. There we go. Gee, I'm glad that did not happen while I was in a fucking dungeon. That would have been a disaster. I mean, theoretically, I could always build back up into Protection 4, like Advanced Protection 4. Like, I could always get Advanced Protection 3 books again and just apply it at again. And like I said before, like, your other body parts aren't as important as your head, because most things are going to try to kill you by hitting your head. So I think I will just do this. Because like I said, I don't have enough experience to do this again for the other body parts. Like, I don't have enough XP and I don't have enough emeralds, which means I would have to go grinding for emeralds again. And, like, you don't want to watch that. I don't really want to do that. So, we're going to settle. And that's going to be that. Alright, so how much does it cost? 15? Alright, emeralds well spent. I'll need to make a whole new set of advanced protection when I'm ready to go to the Lost Cities anyway. So, I will cross that bridge when I get there. And then I'll put this back for if it's ever needed. Okay. With that in mind, I don't want to go do the dragon until I have mending on my head. So let's go farm that wizard dungeon, that like tower dungeon that I was just showing you. Alright. Didn't I leave some... Alright, I'll come back for that. Reminder for me to put... I gotta put feather falling on my gear, too. Okay. It always feels really weird playing this game without a shield, though. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm so used to having a shield. Not having one makes you feel really naked. Alright, this should be interesting. I have not been in one of these in so fucking long. I'm probably not going to clear the entire thing out. Did I put looting on this? Oh, baby, yeah, this is going to be good. Because I do know there are illagers in here. And, I don't want my armor to break. College of Evil, that's the name of it. I'm just gonna fucking break in. Oh. You thought you were just gonna break in. Oh, right. I can't break any of the fucking things. Because of the thing. That's really cool. It's an illusioner. That's really cool. Alright, so yeah, I have to just grind this. Like, I can't break any of the spawners. That's really cool. Oh, that's perfect. Actually, never mind. I already have the thing that I need from that. Come on, can we speed this up? Woo! Alright, I'm gonna have to keep checking my armor. Oh, shit. That's right. Okay. I have to stand by fucking redstone torches. That's embarrassing. What is that I'm seeing? Oh. Slowness arrows. That's what I'm here for. I'm not gonna lie. A blighted one of those is like hella scary. Even with the armor that I have, I would actually be pretty scared of that. And I can't just block it off. He juked the I'm not gonna lie, that guy juked the shit out of me. Yo, the fact that they have enchanted shit. I want him to drop... I want these to drop one of the axes, bro. I want to see what the enchantment is on it. Yeah, we gotta head back. Oh. I can't fucking see him. Holy shit. That's a lot of guys. It's also a lot of emeralds, though. That's interesting, though. I can put water down? Really? Yeah, I probably should have figured that would happen. Okay. Stressful, but fun. I want to wait until my shit recharges a little bit. How much emerald did I get? I got a lot of emeralds from that. I would say it's probably a good idea to just cut my losses here and just come back, re-kit it up. So, let's do that. Alright. Nice little shack just outside the fucking dungeon for you to relax. For you to relax in. Alright. Yeah, before I finish that dungeon, I'm gonna need mending. I'm gonna need mending on most of my shit. Just because, like, illagers do... Or pillagers, whatever the fuck they're called, I don't know. They do so much damage to your armor. This would be a good chance to see. Is there, like, a librarian in here? No. Okay. Those things steal items out of your fucking inventory, so that's why I killed it. And I need my drinky drink. Alright. Yeah, overall, though, that dungeon doesn't seem like it's going to be too hard. Like, once I have mending, I'm pretty confident in my ability to just be able to walk through that dungeon and, like, kill everything in there. Again, a blight might be a bit scary, but it shouldn't be too bad. Okay. Put this up. Put that down. Do that. How much did I need again? Oh, I can see what enchantment is. It's sharpness 2. Yeah, that's fucking demonic. That's evil as fuck. Let's see. Soul's Blessing is kind of nice. Breaking and Mending. Let me... I mean, do I even really need to buy the Upgraded Potentials book at this point from him? Like, what else am I actually going to put on this helmet? I guess, like, Aqua Affinity, I would maybe put on there. Between, yeah, it's just like, what, Mending and Upgraded Potentials? Or Mending and Unbreaking? I don't need anything else on this. Or Mending and Unbreaking, sorry. Alright. Now we should probably go to the... We should take a trip to the Unbreaking, or the Mending Villager in the port city. Oi. Actually, you know what I might use? How much is this gonna cost me? Only 10? Can I apply Soul's Blessing to this? Deals damage and applies glowing if it's day and lesser if it's night. Alright, I might mess with that. And how much was that? So yeah, for Soul's Blessing it's gonna be fucking 27. For this it's gonna be 10. I don't remember if you go ahead and apply upgraded potentials here. I think you do. I think you're like in the loop you're supposed to apply it here. After you do 2 sets of 2 or 2 after you do the 6 enchantments. The loop that leads you to 6 enchantments, I think that's when you put upgraded potentials on your book or on your weapon, but again, it's been so long since I like dicked around with enchantments and stuff like that that I couldn't tell you. Alright, I'm pretty sure that's all of the heart crystals that I can use up until this point. Okay. Stage 5 dragon is on the way. Don't worry. Definitely some evil shit living underneath my house that I'm gonna have to deal with at some point. Alright, so before we go to the port city... Oh yeah, I can just... That's right, I don't have to fly there anymore. I can just, I can teleport there. Let me go chop down... Let me go collect all the books from this library. That way I'll actually have some stuff to trade, the Mending Villager. Oh, you know what I just realized? Oh, okay, good. It works without, me needing the full set. That was a pretty big chunk of XP I just lost, actually. As for our next grinding session, like, the next time we have, like, a shit ton of levels, and we're done, like, enchanting for the time, because right now we need to use our next set of levels for the mending, right, to put mending on everything, and to put, like, a protection of some kind on my pants. But once we finish doing that, the next set of levels that I'm gonna dump is going to be for mining, so that I can use a diamond pickaxe. Because as we have observed, the fucking golden pickaxe is dog shit. So at least the golden axe is good. Alright, yeah, that's plenty of books. Grab these carrots for that kebab that I'll be making later. Alright. That was just kind of a lucky guess, but I'm glad I was right. Why are all you guys in the ocean? Okay. I mean, I'm not gonna question it. Hey, whatever. Jolly's your Roger, man. Alright, now let me see if I can remember. I know he's on, like, the outskirts of the water. So, if I just hover the outside area, I'm eventually gonna find him. I thought I saw something white in here, but never mind. That guy's almost dead. He's a cartographer, so they should have finished the job. Alright, so it's not on this side. Because it's not next to the spot that you get a bunch of emeralds from. But I did see a white coat, so... Cursed Edge. Couldn't hurt to see what this guy has. Are you serious? And it's also 64 fucking emeralds, by the way. Like, this guy is a robber. He's a fucking criminal, a crook, a brigand, sucker thief, and a bad guy. Okay. If you could stack this with, whatchamacallit, that'd actually be useful. If you could stack that with Smite, or, Sharpness, I might have considered taking that. But sadly, you cannot. Alright, and what's your last book? Blast Protection, you dog shit. Thank you for your service. You've been a waste of time. Alright, moving on. Yeah, a lot of iron right there, by the way. Alright, he's over here somewhere. In one of these fucking houses. More iron right there. I actually didn't know about the iron right there. Come on. Is it this build? No. Where is homie at? It's like it's one of these houses that are like on the coast like this. No, well, maybe. I doubt that he went up here, right? Yeah. Man, I really wish, like, I don't remember the exact fucking, what the exact building looks like. Did I pass it already? It's looking like I already passed it. Yeah. Alright, so let me check, like, deeper in, I guess. No. No. Nope. Did he die? I guess that's a possibility. He could have died already. Or maybe I'm just blind? I don't know, maybe this isn't the right spot. Yeah, admittedly this would be made easier with if I had the amphitheater with me. You know what? I'm bored. Oh, you bastard. Why would I put that up? I was just gonna fucking pop the potion of wings and fly around and look for him. No, it's definitely not down that way. Like, maybe that's it. Maybe it's over here. Yeah, I see the sea serpent right there. Don't worry. Nope. Nope. No, not him, but hang on. Of course. Are you him? Of course not. Wait, was I at the right spot? I just took the wrong turn? Oh my god. Yeah, that was it. I'm just a fucking moron. I hate video games. Okay. Give me my shit. The shit that I want. Yeah. I mean, at least you're not a 10 villager, so I won't jump down your throat, but I am disappointed. Alright, what other stuff do you sell? Not super useful. Okay. So yeah, just give me another mending book and I'll be on my way. Alright. Let's get the hell out of here. Let's get the hell out of here, slap this shit on my armor, and then go kill a dragon. I'm thinking, like, I have to ask, am I ready for that? Am I ready to kill the dragon? I think so. I don't think, I need anything more than what I'm about to go into it with. Like, once I pop the Gapple, like, that should be... It should be GG. Yeah, slowly but surely getting these achievements out the way. What is it for this thing? Leaves? I can do that. Yeah, I can do that real quick. Like, I'm telling you, there's some seriously evil shit underneath my house. I need to go down there and clear that out. Whatever the fuck is doing that, I need to handle that. I hear wicked fucking laughter at night and during the day, and then on occasion there's fucking thunder during a clear sky. Like, that's not normal. It's not normal behavior for your home. Anyway. Are you serious? Are you fucking serious, Shivaxi? You're lying. Oh my god. He's a fucking troll. Alright, well that's gonna make that fucking achievement more annoying to get than it needs to be. Okay. Well, anyway. What am I doing? Looting is in here. Or the mending books are in here. And I don't have any, like, agility or anything like that that I might want to put on these. No? Alright, fuck it, we ball. I mean, yeah, I might as well, but, like... You're really gonna make me waste levels on this, bro? I'm not doing it. I'm not gonna commit. That's too damn bad. Like, you're just I'm just gonna be free balling with that one. Okay, let's see. Actually, you know what I'll do? Come on, I know I have more diamonds than that. There we are. There. Let's fix this too while we're at it. I'll just take protective, bro. That's fine. Okay. Am I gonna need anything else? Let me think. Because the game plan is kind of just drop in and just start wailing on him. Okay, I have the Gapple. I have this. Is there anything else I need for a dragon fight? Ooh. Yeah, the Chupacabra meat would be good. Yeah, I don't have cocoa beans, so we're just doing it the old-fashioned way. And I think we should be fine. Unless there's a guy in the comments right now yelling at me because I'm about to, like, I'm not ready. Out of all my years of playing RLCraft, I'm pretty sure you should be good to go to fight a tier 5 dragon with this setup. I mean, yeah, you would like to have a battle burrito. Not that. I'd maybe like to have, like, a strength ring. Maybe I could do that. Just for a little bit more damage. Because strength is going to be more important than speed. Because it's... Let me see... 3, 4... It's like this... Wait, no, because I think... No, yeah, it's just this and that. And then I think I have a spare potion ring. Yeah. And where's my gold? Because let's go ahead and just reforge that. Damn, did I really trade all of my gold? I thought I had at least a little bit more than that, but... Okay. I don't have any gold ore? Like, what about all that mining I did? Didn't I get some ore? Maybe I already smelted it. Yeah, I must have already smelted it. Okay. Anywho. I'm just gonna take the speedy. The punishing was probably better. Okay. That away. That up. Alright, and I think we're good to go. Alright, let's lock and load. This should be fun. And like I said, if things go south, I'll just recall out. Alright. that's a great question that I just had in my mind. Should I bring the amphitheater for this? It is quite a bit away, and I don't feel like walking. And I'm pretty confident in my ability to kill this thing. So, I think what I'll do is I'll park him, like, over here, maybe. That way, if things do go bad, he's not, like, in immediate danger. And I can maybe get back to him. Yeah, maybe like over here. You know what? Because isn't the home? Yeah. I'll just park him at home. Or like right here. And then I'll just walk there. Yeah, I'm always, like, fairly nervous about fighting dragons. Because keep in mind that, like, I don't have a ring of resistance. And the tier 5 dragon's bite is actually, like, kind of scary. Like, when it grabs you and when it does that grab attack, like, that does decent damage. That does a decent amount of fucking damage. So, you should be a little concerned going into that fight. Thankfully, I have reach. Oh, you know what? I should have reforged this to have, like, the reach, the extra bonus reach even more than what it has now. Just in case I can't hit him reliably. But I think I should be able to hit him reliably. I think between Chupacabra meat, the Yale meat, the Peaks Kebab, and the cooked Arisaur meat, and the Enchanted Golden Apple, I think we should be fine. Alright, he should be, like, over here somewhere. Yep, here we go. Oh, shit. Well. God damn it. Dumbass. I should have remembered that I don't have any fucking experience. Great. How am I gonna do this? I don't have a fucking thing on me. I need, like, wooden planks. Otherwise I can't break it. point in making this more difficult than it needs to be. At least this gives me a chance to reforge my fucking weapon. Okay. And actually, you know what, while I'm at it, okay. That's perfect. 20% attack speed and distance. I'll take that. That's exactly the kind of enchantment that I needed for that. Okay. Or not enchant, you know what I mean. Whatever. Okay. That's what I was gonna grab. Where's that potion of wings? Because I'm just gonna fucking fly there. Hang on, I wanna get the running start. Hey, buddy. Hang on, it might actually be worth checking this to see if there's another potion of wings up there. Well, you know, sometimes you just get lucky in life. Let's see, where are you? There it is. Alright. Now, let's actually do it right this time. I shouldn't need that. Alright. I can't see shit on my screen. Hang on. What are those effects, bro? What is that shit? What is that? I'm trying to remember what that's called. Where are you? Because like that shit's gotta go, bro. Like you can't see anything. There's so many things here. Not reskillable. Not Corpse Complex. Not Defiled Lands. Not Disenchanter. Not Dynamic Trees. Is it Fancy Block Particles? I don't think that's it. Come on. Not no tree punching. Like, what is that? I don't remember what it's called. Shit. Okay, well, I can kind of see now, so... Are you serious right now? I'm just gonna fucking shoot you. Yeah, go cry about it. Why do I have weakness? Nope. Yeah, that was doing a shit ton of damage to my hearts. Or to my head hearts. And I still couldn't reach him, by the way. Let me see. I need to heal. Hold on. Okay. Like, dude, that would... Like, the shit would be free. The fight would be free if I could fucking see. But I can't see anything. It's probably not a good sign. Okay, so good news. He's still in here. Good. Bro, if you just stopped running from me, like, I could fucking kill you. But, like, you want to be a baby about it, so... We have to make this more difficult than it really needs to be. Hey, where are you going? Lovely. Maybe the movement speed was the correct choice. Like, I thought I'd still be able to... I thought I'd be able to hit him with Reach 1 and... And whatchamacallit? And plus the additional Reach from the other thing. I thought I'd be able to fucking continuously hit him, but no. I do not have time for you right now. Go away. Can't you see I'm hunting a fucking massive beast across the lands? Yeah, it's still me. I didn't go anywhere. Like, I'm actually kind of insulted that it's just ignoring me like that. More insulted that he's on his Smaug shit and he's heading towards my house. I do not fucking have time for you right now. Oh my god, are you serious? If this... Move! Like, go away. Like, what? Why am I doing that? What are the odds that it actually made a beeline towards my fucking house? Like, how is that missing, bro? Yes. Over here. That didn't kill me, bro. The poor turkey. Yeah, come get it. Hey, get fucked. Would it make that so much harder for me than it needed to be? And matter of fact, I want 2 eggs from you. I want to be able to make a shield of honor. And I want to have a fucking pet dragon. And handled that shit all before daybreak, or before nightfall. Look at that guy. That's a big fucking dragon. Like, my word. What? Okay. Not bad. All things considered. I probably wasted way more shit than I needed to, but it's fine. Oh, I'm about to be pissed. Oh, you selfish prick. Really? No egg. Lovely. Alright, well, like, in truth, that's fine. I just need the fucking skull, honestly. Alright, could have gone worse. Um, overall, I think that was fine. Um, armor is doing alright. He did a lot of damage. Like, it was doing a lot more damage than I thought it would. Again, if I had access to... Ooh, that's spooky. I'd like to make a potion of reach before I fight another dragon. Because if I was able to just reach him, like if I could just fucking... If he was in smacking range, that would have been free. What? Where the fuck am I? I want my amphitheater back. Or like, I want to go grab the amphitheater before I head home. Yeah, reminder when I get a pet dragon to just torch all of these trees in this area. Just burn this entire forest fucking down. Because I can't see anything through all the trees. In hindsight, I am glad that I decided not to take the amphitheater with me, because it 100% would have died in that. So, good job, me. Alright. Well, I mean, honestly, I think that was probably the most... What's the word I'm looking for? Productive part we've maybe had, right? We built a... We've got a powerful weapon going. Again, I'd like if the reach was a bit longer. We've got a tier 5 dragon skull, so that's... We're going to end up using that for... Oh, there it is. We're going to end up using that for this. We have quite a few glowing ingots that we need to make. If I remember correctly... How many is it? 1, 2, 3... I need 15. I need 15 glowing ingots to make the dragon's eye. And how many do I currently have? I have 8. How many could I make? You know what? We actually might be able to make this now. Like, I might be able to make this before the episode is over. And I think that'll be a good closing point. Grab this. Grab this. Grab this. That away, put that away. Put the bones up. I need my diamonds. Okay. And then it's this, like this, and what is it again? Glowstone. I'm just a bit short. I need just a little bit more blaze powder. And actually, I might be short on diamonds too, now that I think about it. Yep. I don't have quite enough diamond. I could smelt some diamonds down to get what we need, but I'd still be missing a little bit of blaze powder. So, next time. Yeah, next time. That is on the docket. And I think that is the ideal place to stop. So, I want to thank everyone for watching and following along on this long and eventful journey that we've been going on. I haven't done this in like 2 parts. So as you can see, we are definitely making headway, right? Like all of this has been completed. I think the only structure we're missing is the farm. Once we find this, and once I make a crate, or I can just break a crate, we will have the entire structures section, the Intrepid Explorers. This whole thing will be finished. Spartan weapons still need some work. This is something I'm gonna do. Like, I'm just going to complete this, right? Like, dedicate an entire section of the video, dedicate an entire part to just crafting all of the missing items that we're gonna need here, right? And this is gonna involve us getting steel, so I will do this after we go to the Nether. Farming, this is something that we're gonna have to do. I'm probably gonna dedicate an entire part or section of a part to. This, there are still some creatures that we need to find, right? Like, we gotta find the cockatrice. I don't know why we don't have the Stymphalian bird thing. Oh, we need to build this thing first. We need to make the bestiary first. This is just like the other version of that. So Myrmix stuff, Deathworm stuff, dragon stuff, or sea serpent stuff. The Gorgon we have to go kill, which is going to be kind of interesting. This is Defiled Land stuff that we still need to do. Plenty of Lycanite recipes that we still need to make, and foods that we need to make. Haven't gone to the Nether yet. Maybe in the next part we'll go to the Nether. I think I want to finish grinding out that college, right? The magical tower thing dungeon. I think I want to do that first. And then after we do that, I think I'm gearing to go to the Nether. And actually, I think next part we need to go see what the fuck is going on underneath our house. Like, I need to figure that out ASAP. But yeah, like, we're making good progress. It's slow but steady progress. What new hats do we have? Because I've been wearing the dwarf beard for a while. I mean, I'd love to wear this, but like, it's fucking up my head. Sure, we'll wear the companion cube. What the fuck is this? Okay. Anyway, so yeah, thank you for watching. More to come. Probably gonna take just a bit of a hiatus. So if there's like a couple of days between this part and the next part, that's why. But I'll catch you on the next one. The series is fun. I'm having a good time. Can't wait to show you more. Bye-bye.